There's a version of Dubai that almost everyone has seen. Skyscrapers touching the clouds, luxury cars lined up on clean highways, influencers sipping coffee in five-star hotels, and a lifestyle that looks like success has already been achieved. For many people around the world, Dubai represents one thing: opportunity. A place where you can earn more, live better, and build a life that feels just a step ahead of everyone else. But like most things that look perfect from the outside, the reality is far more layered, far more complex, and for many people, far more difficult than they ever expected. Because behind the image of high salaries and luxury living, there's another story, one that doesn't show up on Instagram, one that isn't part of recruitment ads, and one that most people only understand after they arrive. And that story begins with expectation versus reality. The expectation is simple. You move to Dubai, you earn tax-free income, you save more money, and you enjoy a higher standard of living. It sounds almost like a financial shortcut, especially for people coming from countries where taxes eat a significant portion of their income. But the reality is very different for most people. Yes, Dubai offers tax-free salaries, but what people often don't realize is that expenses replace taxes. Rent, schooling, healthcare, and daily living costs can quietly consume that extra income, leaving many people in a position where they are earning more on paper, but not necessarily saving more in reality. So why do people still move there? The answer lies in perception. Dubai markets itself as a global hub, a place where careers accelerate, where opportunities are abundant, and where the world comes together. For professionals in finance, tech, hospitality, or business, it offers access to international companies, global clients, and a fast-paced environment that feels full of potential. The idea of career growth, combined with tax-free income, becomes a powerful attraction. But like any system, the benefits are not equally distributed. Dubai's job market is structured in layers, and understanding those layers is key to understanding the reality. The workforce is dominated by expatriates, people from all over the world who come to work, earn, and often leave. But within that expat population, there are clear divisions. At the top are highly skilled professionals, executives, senior managers, specialists in finance, technology, and engineering. These individuals often receive high salaries, along with housing allowances, bonuses, and other perks. For them, Dubai can truly be a financial advantage. They live in premium areas, save substantial amounts, and enjoy the lifestyle that the city advertises. But below that top tier lies a much larger group, the mid-level professionals. These are office workers, managers, analysts, and employees who expected a significant upgrade in their financial life. And this is where reality begins to shift. Salaries in this tier are often lower than expected, especially when compared to rising living costs. Rent alone can take up a large portion of income, particularly in popular areas. Add transportation, groceries, utilities, and social expenses, and suddenly, the tax-free advantage starts to shrink. Many people in this category find themselves living comfortably, but not necessarily saving as much as they had planned. And then there is the lowest tier, the workers who keep the city running but rarely appear in its glamorous image. Construction workers, delivery drivers, cleaners, service staff. These individuals often work long hours for relatively low wages. Their living conditions are usually shared accommodations, far from the luxury apartments seen online. Their schedules are demanding, their margins are tight, and their opportunities for upward mobility are limited. For them, Dubai is not a dream, it is a place of survival, where the goal is to earn enough to support families back home. One of the most striking aspects of Dubai's job market is the salary gap. The difference between top-tier professionals and lower-wage workers is enormous. Even within similar roles, nationality can sometimes influence pay, with Western expatriates often earning more than workers from Asian countries for comparable positions. It's a system shaped by global demand, economic structures, and corporate practices, but it creates a reality where two people living in the same city can experience completely different versions of life. And then there's the cost of living. Dubai is not a cheap city. Rent is one of the biggest expenses, especially in areas close to business hubs. A decent apartment can take up a large percentage of a person's salary. Food, while varied, can be expensive depending on lifestyle choices. Transportation, entertainment, and even basic services add up quickly. The idea that no tax equals more savings often ignores the fact that Dubai is designed as a premium city, and maintaining that image comes with a cost that residents must pay. Hidden expenses make things even more complicated. Visa costs are often covered by employers, but not always. Health insurance, while mandatory, varies in quality and coverage. For families, school fees can be one of the biggest financial burdens, sometimes costing as much as rent. These are costs that many people don't fully account for before moving, and once they do, it changes their entire financial outlook. Work culture adds another layer. Many roles demand long hours, especially in corporate environments. High pressure, tight deadlines, and competitive workplaces are common. Work-life balance can become difficult to maintain, particularly for those trying to climb the career ladder. The city moves fast, and to keep up, many people sacrifice time, energy, and sometimes their personal well-being. Recruitment itself is highly competitive. Dubai attracts talent from around the world, meaning that for every job opening, there are often hundreds of applicants. Skills matter, but networking often plays an equally important role. Who you know can sometimes matter as much as what you know. For newcomers, breaking into the job market can be challenging, and many spend months searching before finding the right opportunity. Freelancing and side income options are growing, but they come with their own challenges. Regulations require permits, licenses, and approvals, making it more complex than simply starting a side hustle. While the idea of earning independently is appealing, the process can be restrictive and success is not guaranteed. And then there's the influencer illusion. Social media has played a massive role in shaping how people see Dubai. Luxury cars, beachside apartments, rooftop dinners. These images dominate platforms like Instagram and TikTok, but they represent only a small fraction of reality. Most residents do not live that lifestyle, yet the constant exposure creates a perception that they should. This gap between perception and reality can lead to financial pressure as people try to match a lifestyle that isn't sustainable for their income. From a business perspective, Dubai makes perfect sense. Companies operate there because of business-friendly laws, strategic location, and access to global markets. It's a gateway between East and West, making it attractive for trade, finance, and tourism. At the same time, the availability of lower-cost labor in certain sectors allows businesses to maintain profitability. It's a system that benefits companies and top-tier professionals, but not always the average worker. The economy itself relies heavily on sectors like real estate, tourism, and finance. While these industries drive growth, they are also sensitive to global market shifts. Economic downturns, changes in travel trends, or fluctuations in global finance can impact job availability and stability. So who actually benefits the most from Dubai? The answer is clear. Top professionals, entrepreneurs, and business owners. Those with specialized skills, strong networks, or capital to invest can leverage the system to their advantage. They earn high salaries, save significantly, and build wealth. But for the average worker, the experience is far more balanced. Sometimes positive, sometimes challenging, often somewhere in between. Saving money in Dubai is possible, but it depends heavily on income level and lifestyle choices. Some people manage to save a large portion of their salary by living modestly and avoiding unnecessary expenses. Others find themselves living paycheck to paycheck, especially if they try to maintain a lifestyle that matches the city's image rather than their income. So is Dubai worth it? The answer isn't simple. For some, it's an opportunity that changes their financial future. For others, it becomes a place where they work hard but struggle to move forward. It can be a stepping stone or a financial trap, depending on where you stand in the system. And that leads to the final truth. Dubai is a city of extremes. It can make you rich, give you opportunities, and elevate your career. But it can also create the illusion of wealth without the reality behind it. Because in the end, Dubai doesn't just sell opportunity, it sells an image. And whether that image becomes your reality depends entirely on where you fit in the system. Dubai can make you rich, or it can just make you look rich.